types of shastras are there in our tradition. Shamsana Shastram and Shasana Shastram. Shamsana Shastras are all mundane sciences, mundane disciplines of knowledge are named as Shamsana Shastras, and Shasana Shastra is only Veda. It suggests us to behave in such and such a way by following which the human welfare ultimately can be attained. That is, when it is welfare, we say, once there was a society exclusively which depended on the Vedas and they could flourish well, very healthily, eco-friendly living was there. That is why here two terms come into existence. One is Veda, the other one is Vedic. Vedic is different from the Veda. So when we say Veda, it is related to Samhitas, Aranyakas, Brahmanas, Upanishads, etc. Now, even that number of 1131 Veda Shakhas were there once existing, and now the total number has remained to 11 Veda Shakhas in the modern times. Even in the 11 Veda Shakhas, there is a lot of content which is to be learned first, understood first, and then only we can implement it to our lives. For that sake, here in this one, as mentioned by learned members, colleagues, actually Samhita, Aranyaka, Brahmana, Upanishad and Sutra Granthas, after that Upavedas are there, Shadangas are there and Upavedas are there. In the Shadangas and Upavedas, actually I was mentioning earlier that there were 4 human objects for which a human being has to live. Among these 4 human objects, Artha and Kama, they were not neglected by our people. Dharmabadha Artha, Dharmabadha Kama is to be recommended. For that sake, 350 disciplines of knowledge, let us not call them science, or if we have fashion, let us call them science. But it is a discipline of knowledge. Such disciplines of knowledge were 350 in number, which are related to Veda. Based on Veda, these were developed. So these 350 disciplines of knowledge were included under 4 categories. They are Ayurveda, Dhanurveda, Arthaveda, or Sthapatya Veda, and Gandharva Veda. These are the 4. So in the Ayurveda, medicine was covered. And all the systems of modern medicine, traditional medicine, in the name of traditional medicines, whichever are mentioned, they all come under Ayurveda only. Ayurveda means, Veda means stream of knowledge. Ayurveda means stream of knowledge related to enhancing and enriching and ensuring our longevity. That is there. That's why all these systems of practices of medicine come under this Ayurveda. Dhanurveda, it is not archery. Dhanurveda is about weaponry of our ancient Indian system. So there even we have the bullet preparation methods also are available in Vasishtha Dhanurveda, which is a part of our Vedas. So like that there are, and after that Arthaveda. Arthaveda is not merely economics, but all humanities come under the section of Arthaveda. And after that we have Gandharva Veda. All the 64 fine arts come under this, under the roof of Gandharva Veda, not merely singing or not merely dancing. So we need some patience to understand them, to learn them, to understand them, to appreciate them, to put them in practice, and then we can propagate. For that sake, merely if a Vedic scholar starts telling something, it is not enough. And the modern institutions of higher education system also come together. For that sake, one action plan is required. And that's why even we have in the Vedas, cosmological theories were there, Vedic cosmological theories. Chaos to cosmos, first state. And after that, there is a cause for the emergence of the universe, second stage. And then the prototype creation methods were mentioned. And then in the fourth stage, batch-wise creation, Krita Yuga creation, Kali Yuga creation, Dwapara Yuga creation, like this. Yuga also is, most of them object that the modern time system is linear, as well as our Vedic system is cyclic, they say. And there is a very clear answer for that. Even Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then again the cycle comes into Sunday. That Sunday is different from the earlier Sunday. Similarly, Krita, Treta, Dwapara, Kali Yuga. After that, again we have Krita Yuga. That Krita Yuga is different. They have given number for it. That's why this is also linear. Indian system, luni, solar, or exclusively solar, or exclusively lunar, in whichever way we calculate the time, everything is linear only, and not, it is not cyclic. Okay, so this kind of things, climatology. I made almost 15 years of study in the area of Vedic climatology to predict the future rainfall with the help of modern physics scientists. I spent with them, and three wonderful papers could be produced, and we can predict very comfortably with the help of our ancient texts. Climatology is there. Similarly, aerial cars. In the aerial cars, while giving reference to aerial cars, they mentioned about taking fuel from the moon also. We know sun is the source for solar energy, but moon also is a source for energy that is mentioned in the Vedas. Then when I was presenting this in the assembly of some scientists, they laughed at me. I didn't feel for it because it was the word of seer and not of Sadasiva Murty. So if they laugh at, they are laughing at the seers only. That's why when it was so, after 15 days, the person, the scientist who laughed at me, telephoned to me. I am very sorry, Sadasiva Murty garu, he said. Why? Because I laughed at you that day, but now I have seen a news in the newspaper that is 15,000 billions of dollars are being spent by Japan to find out the possibilities of getting energy from the moon, he said. Then I told, you need not say sorry to me, you please say sorry to seers. That's why you could see the reality. So like this, we have many, in the seed form, we have many things inside in the Vedas.